Next section, last section, is area of circles. You have done this before, right? The area of a circle is like the space, I'm just going to represent it with a picture here, space inside a circle. Do you remember the formula for area of a circle? Yep, pi times radius, or AKA, you may have heard it as pi r squared. But I find that students do better thinking of it as pi times radius. Again, we're going to do either exact, we're going to do both, exact with the pi symbol and not the 3.14, or approximate with the 3.14, not the pi symbol, and you have to know both. So the radius here is 7, don't forget the units. Exact area is going to be pi symbol times 7, or 49 pi, and remember area, square area, right? So square units. And here, if I'm going to do the approximate, I'm going to take out the pi symbol and times 3.14 times 7, 153.86. And we're going to keep all those decimals. What's the radius in number 2? Right, the radius is 8. So exact area is pi times 8, or 64 pi inches squared. Approximate would be 3.14 times 8. And again, I would have to have a calculator to do that. And that is 200.96 inches squared. Perfect. Sometimes we have to work backwards, and you'll know if you're doing exact or approximate by what they give you. So here I see a pi symbol, so I know it's been pi symbol times radius equals 9 times pi. Or those pi symbols cross out, what number times itself is 3, just gave it away. What number times itself is 9 is 3 times 3. Versus here, I don't see a pi symbol, so it's 3.14 times radius equals 531. So I've got to divide 531 divided by 3.14. R times R is going to equal 169. A little bit of a lesser known square root is actually 13 times 13. So that's 13 meters. Plain units. Last piece, area of a sector. This is our slice of pizza. It's the area of the slice of pizza, or a piece of the circle. A sector is just a section, a piece of the circle. A piece of it is always a fraction. So we're going to take whatever fraction is represented and multiply it by the area. Again, we have a choice if we want to do exact or approximate. So I prefer exact, so I'm going to start with that. That radius is 4, so the area of the whole entire circle, 16 pi centimeters squared. What fraction is represented here with 180 degrees? Right, half the circle. What's half of 16? Right, 8, so 8 pi centimeters squared. Another one here, radius is 6, so the area I'm going to do exact again. Pi times 6 is 36 pi feet squared. What part of the circle is represented here? What fraction? Right, 1/4. What's 1/4 of 36? Well, that's the same thing as 36 divided by 4, or 9 pi feet squared. I'll do one approximate here. So the radius is 3, so now the area of the whole circle would be 3.14 times 3, which is 28.26. Fraction's a little tougher here, so I'm going to reduce 100 over 360. This is going to reduce to 5 over 18. So I'm definitely going to need a calculator to type 5 over 18 times 28.26. And this is going to equal 7.85. Oops, and I forgot my units, didn't I? This should be centimeters, and this one centimeters squared, and this one should have also been centimeters squared. Area of a sector. Last thing, we've got these shaded areas, and we know we subtract. This is what I call the donut question, where it's got the radius of a big circle is 5. So 5 times 5 is 25 pi inches squared. Small circle has a radius of 4. 4 times 4 is 16 pi inches squared. And in shaded, I always subtract. So 9 pi inches squared. The last one, we're going to do approximate, very last one. So rectangle is 8 times 5, of course, 40 centimeters squared. Approximate area of the circle, 3.14 times 2 times 2. And that's going to be 12.56. Yep. Since it's a shaded area, I subtract. And when I subtract, 27.44 centimeters squared. And there you have it, area of a circle. Nice job.